ドジャースの佐々木朗希投手が日本時間6日に、アメリカ、アリゾナ州のグレンデールにあるキャンプ地でノースロー調整を行いました。前日には、レッズとのオープン戦に初めて登板し、最速約159キロを記録するなど、3回無失点で5つの三振を奪う素晴らしいデビューを飾りました。米国の投球分析家で、ピッチング忍者の愛称で親しまれているロブ・フリードマン氏が、自身の X アカウントで佐々木投手の投球映像を公開しました。朗希佐々木の破壊力抜群スプリットというコメントとともに投稿されたこの映像には、米国のファンからも、このスプリットは凄まじい。膝をつかせてしまうなんて。まるでプロポーズを迫っているみたい。すごい落ち方だ。彼はまるで悪魔のようだという驚きの声が多数寄せられています。また、MLB 公式、ESPN、FOX スポーツなど多くのメディアが佐々木朗希のピッチングに焦点を当てた特集を放送しています。この模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Spring training! Everybody got their first look at Roki Sasaki as a Dodger. The Japanese phenom threw 3 scoreless, allowed 2 hits, struck out 5. His fastball peaked at 99, and the Reds hitters described his stuff as, predictably, nasty, heavy, electric.
Yeah.
Tony, how should the Dodgers feel after the first peak?
They should feel great. The guy went 3 innings, he struck out 5, he didn't allow a run. I don't know what more you could have asked him to do. So they have Sasaki, and they put him together with Yamamoto, who they brought from Japan last year, and they get Kershaw back, and they get Glasnow back, and it's possible, and they've got Blake Snell, and it's possible that Ohtani is going to pitch this year. So you look at that and you think, they're loaded with starting pitchers, and I would emphasize on paper. Because this is what always happens with starting pitchers nowadays. Kershaw was out. Glasnow was out.
Yeah.
Ohtani didn't pitch at all.
Everybody has
last
Tommy
year.
John every year. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm different than you. I don't believe that baseball managers want to go to bullpen games. But they look in the dugout, and sometimes they don't have any pitchers at all. The pitchers, you cannot count on them. They go down every single day. They're here today. They're gone this evening. They try to throw it so hard, and then they can't pick up their arms. So with all of these things that the Dodgers have, it's on paper. That doesn't mean they have it all year. Doesn't.
Let me just go back for a second. Which comes first, the chicken or the egg? They have to go to a bullpen day because they've de-emphasized starting pitching for 40 years. So they start with a bullpen day. Yeah, everybody's taught to throw and not pitch, but we always divert into that.
That's right.
Let me get into what I care about with the Dodgers, or my observation is. Everybody wants to come into Dodgers starting, with somebody named Steinbrenner on the other side of the country. They want to come into Dodgers and whine about how much the Dodgers spend. The Dodgers are also smarter. Maybe they have more money, but they're just smarter. They're more ambitious. They galvanize their resources and their intentions, and they say, we're coming to get you, and they do. That's what they do. I know they may have an advantage, it looks like, with pitchers in Asia, but a greater advantage than the San Francisco Giants or the Seattle Mariners or the San Diego Padres? No, not necessarily.
Well,
the Dodgers have a great intellect to go with the bank account. So, I mean, Ohtani was already in the Angels. He was already in the state.
And so when Ohtani went to the Dodgers, that may have given them an advantage. My point about pitching is it's fragile. It's fragile. Look at Ohtani. Now he's coming back from a modified Tommy John. Blake Snell last year, pitchers, he was protected, Blake Snell. He had 20 starts. He only threw 104 innings. The alternative is you can't pitch all year, which happened to 8 guys on the Dodgers. We'll see.
Well, must-see TV in Major League Baseball. Roki Sasaki, man, did not disappoint. Semi-national game last night, hit 99 multiple times through the 4 fastest pitches of the night, all in the 99. And then there's words here's the words of opposing players. One guy said, Austin Hayes said he was nasty. Austin Wins, electric. And then this one I want to hone in on when you kind of explain what you saw out of Sasaki. TJ Friedel said his ball was, quote, heavy. Explain to the American public what heavy means.
Whoa. Well, I got a couple thoughts here before I get to the heavy comment. I did see his pitches, dude. And Doc Roberts had a good point. He's like, once you hit adrenaline, when adrenaline comes in, now you're in business. So, like, when adrenaline hit him, it was 99, and he was throwing, dude, you see his curveball? It was a 12-6 hook, dude. It was like wham, wham. So I was like, if he just had that, if he had a fastball, curveball combo, maybe a changeup, you'd be like, this guy's devastating. He has this split finger, bro, that I remember facing Hideo Noma when he first came over. Dude, I couldn't hit it. I was terrible against Noma. I think I was 1 for 8 with a bloop single. Guy punched me out like 4 times. I couldn't get a beat on the split finger. It was like so different, right? Sasaki split finger. Did you see some of the swings that big league players were taking on that split finger? Dude, we're gonna see that when you see awkward swings like that by tons of people. The deception on that split finger is next level, dude. It's gonna be a real treat watching this kid pitch because he's got great stuff. And you talk about the heavy part. As soon as you said that, Chinch, bam, Roy Halladay came right into my mind, dude. Nice. Facing Roy Halladay back in the day, I swear to God, I'd be on his sinker. I'm like, oh, I'm on this. And it would come off. This is what it sounded like coming off my bat. It was just like, I'm like, what the hell was that? Like, just a soft grounder to short or roll over. And it was like the ball, we would all come back to the dugout, man, Halladay throws such a heavy ball. It was in there. And I think it's something about the late sink or the late run it has and just the spin. I don't even know what it is, dude. I don't know what it is, but certain guys I faced had heavy balls, and he was one of them. People just say that about Aaron Harang. Aaron Harang wasn't overpowering for the Reds and all that, but he just had a heavy ball. Like, guys would hit him like, oh, man, it's heavy. So there's something to be said about it just late action or late, the way it moves or how he throws it. But it doesn't look fun facing that guy, dude. That's not going to be a fun time because if he's throwing 99, you have to respect that as a hitter right out the gates. You can't be looking for anything other than that 99. And when he drops that big curveball on you, almost like a Roy Oswalt, big curveball, 30-mile-an-hour difference or whatever, that's what Oswalt was. But then that split finger, that he's throwing like Ohtani, bro, that kid's going to be special.
Yeah, Friedel said this too. He said the splitter was like 2 different splitters from what I saw. So he's obviously manipulating his fingers in a way that's pretty magical with his pitches. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, the one looked like a 2-seamer. The splitter, like, came in, down and then in. It was pretty nasty, man. Like I said, when you're getting guys talking like that too, like saying what they're saying, the deception. You remember, a pitcher's job is to deceive the hitter, whatever that matters. That's why he faced Jamie Moyer back in the day. Guys throwing low 80s at the end of his career with a 69-mile-an-hour changeup. It was like, wow, he makes that fastball look so much because of the deception. I mean, this guy's throwing 99. 99. With that deception on that split. Wow.
Yeah. It's going to be something to see. I mean, he might go down as one of the craziest pickups in baseball history, dude. He's just a baby, too. I mean,
he's 23, dude.
Yes, this is crazy.